Have you ever wondered how ants, tiny as they are, manage to build complex colonies and survive in almost every habitat on Earth? Ants, small creatures that often go unnoticed beneath our feet, hold a fascinating world of their own. These tiny beings, usually less than an inch in size, are the epitome of strength and organization. They are social insects living in highly organized colonies that can consist of millions of individuals. Each ant plays a specific role within the colony, from the queen, whose sole purpose is to lay thousands of eggs, to the tireless workers who maintain the nest, gather food, and care for the young. The lifespan of an ant is as intriguing as its size. While worker ants usually live for a few months, the queens can live for years, some even reaching the ripe old age of 30. Imagine that, 30 years in a world that's constantly underfoot, full of predators and harsh weather conditions. It's a testament to the resilience and adaptability of these remarkable creatures. But what really sets ants apart from other insects is their social structure. Ants are eusocial creatures, which means they live in a system that is highly organized and cooperative. Each ant in the colony has a specific job, and they work together for the benefit of the entire group. This level of cooperation and organization is rarely seen in other insect species and is part of what makes ants so successful. Ants are also masters at modifying their environment to suit their needs. They build intricate nests with a network of tunnels and chambers, and some species even farm fungus or herd aphids for food. Their ability to tap into resources and defend their colonies is extraordinary, and it's one of the reasons why they can be found in virtually every corner of the planet. Indeed, ants are among the most successful insects due to their social organization and ability to modify habitats, tap resources, and defend themselves. No matter where you are, from the driest desert to the most bustling city, you're never too far from these industrious little creatures. There are more than 12,000 known species of ants. How about we get acquainted with some of them? First up on our list are the carpenter ants. These ants are named for their preference for wood, not to eat but to excavate for their nests. They're among the largest ant species and can be found in forests around the world. But don't mistake their wood-loving ways for harmlessness. When threatened, carpenter ants can deliver a nasty bite. Next, we have the fiery fire ants. These ants are notorious for their aggressive behavior and painful sting. Originating from South America, they've spread to many parts of the world, causing significant ecological and economic damage. But it's not all doom and gloom. Fire ants are also remarkable engineers, creating intricate tunnels and mounds that can weather floods and droughts. Now let's turn our attention to the leafcutter ants. These ants are nature's farmers. They cut pieces of leaves and carry them back to their colonies, where they use them to cultivate a special type of fungus for food. It's a complex process that requires the collective effort of the whole colony. Last but not least, we have the army ants. Named for their aggressive hunting behavior, these ants are nomadic predators that move in large numbers. They don't build permanent nests. Instead, they form temporary colonies known as bivouacs. These ants are known for their powerful jaws and their ability to overwhelm prey through sheer numbers. Each of these species showcases the incredible diversity and adaptability of ants. They've evolved to occupy a wide range of habitats, from the deepest forests to the busiest cities. Their unique behaviors and survival strategies have helped them become one of the most successful groups of organisms on the planet. Each species of ant plays a specific role in the ecosystem, contributing to the balance of nature. From the tiny pharaoh ants to the large bullet ants, let's explore the size variation in ants. In the world of ants, size is not just a matter of stature, but it carries significant implications for their behavior, role in the colony, and survival strategies. The pharaoh ants, named for their supposed origin in Egypt, are among the smallest ants in the world. With a body length of just about 1/16 of an inch, these tiny insects are a testament to nature's ability to pack a punch in small packages. Despite their minuscule size, pharaoh ants are known for their complex social structure and ability to thrive in diverse habitats, including human homes. Interestingly, their small size allows them to go unnoticed and infiltrate areas larger ants cannot, making them remarkably versatile. On the other end of the spectrum, we have the bullet ants, aptly named for their painful sting, which has been compared to being hit by a bullet. Standing at a whopping 1 inch, they are the giants of the ant world. Their large size is not just for show, it aids in their survival in tough rainforest environments. Bullet ants use their size to their advantage, employing it as a defense mechanism against predators, thus ensuring the safety of their colonies. In between these two extremes, we find a plethora of ant species, each with its unique size and set of adaptations. The size of an ant can tell us a lot about its role within the colony. For instance, larger ants often serve as soldiers, protecting the colony from threats, while smaller ants tend to focus on tasks such as foraging for food or caring for the young. In conclusion, whether it's the tiny pharaoh ants infiltrating unseen spaces or the large bullet ants warding off predators with their imposing size, each ant species has leveraged its size in unique ways to thrive in its environment. Size in ants, as in other creatures, can have significant implications for their survival and role in the ecosystem. From rainforests to deserts, ants inhabit a wide range of environments. What makes them so adaptable? A question that brings us to the heart of their survival: adaptability. The secret to this lies in the ants' remarkable ability to evolve and adapt to the diverse habitats they inhabit. Let's dive into this fascinating world of these tiny creatures. In the heart of the rainforests, where moisture is abundant, we find the carpenter ants. These ants have a penchant for damp, decaying wood. They burrow into the wood, carving out intricate tunnels and chambers and creating a safe haven from the outside world. The humidity of the rainforest is perfect for these ants, allowing them to thrive in an environment other species might find challenging. On the other end of the spectrum, we find the desert ants, dwelling in one of the harshest environments on Earth. These ants have adapted to tolerate extreme heat and aridity. They have long legs to keep their bodies away from the scorching sand, and they navigate the featureless desert with an internal compass that uses the sun's position. Their resilience in such a hostile environment is nothing short of astounding. In the temperate climates, we find the common black garden ants. These ants have adapted to a life under the soil, making complex colonies with multiple chambers for food storage and breeding. The moderate climate allows these ants to venture out in search of food, making the most of the environment they call home. From the rainforest to the deserts and everything in between, ants have carved out a niche for themselves. They've adapted to their surroundings, evolving over time to overcome the challenges thrown at them by Mother Nature. Whether it's the moisture-loving carpenter ants, the heat-tolerant desert ants, or the soil-dwelling black garden ants, each species has its unique adaptations that make it suited to its habitat. Adaptability to various habitats is another factor that contributes to the ant's success. Each habitat has its challenges, but ants, with their remarkable adaptability, have proven that they can survive and thrive in all corners of the world. Ever wondered how ants, despite their small size, protect themselves from predators? It's a fascinating exploration into the world of survival, where the smallest creatures pack the most potent punches. One of the most formidable ants in the world is the bullet ant, named for its intensely painful sting, said to be as painful as a gunshot. These ants don't just rely on their sting for defense, they also use it to incapacitate their prey, proving that size is no indicator of power. But the bullet ant isn't the only ant with a surprising defense mechanism. Enter the fire ant, a species that doesn't just bite but also sprays a type of acid. When they feel threatened, these ants clamp onto their attacker with their jaws and then pivot around, spraying their corrosive venom. This venom isn't just painful, it can also cause blisters, and in large enough doses can be lethal to smaller creatures. And let's not forget about the soldier ants of many species. They are the guardians, the protectors of their colonies. With larger bodies and stronger jaws compared to their worker counterparts, soldier ants are the first line of defense against predators. Their larger size and strength allow them to fend off and often overpower intruders, ensuring the safety of their colony. These mechanisms aren't just about defense, they're about survival. Ants, though small, are a vital part of our ecosystem. They pollinate plants, disperse seeds, and even help control pests. Their resilience, showcased through their unique defense strategies, is a testament to their important role in maintaining the balance of nature. So next time you see an ant, remember that beneath its tiny exterior lies a world of strength, courage, and survival. These defense mechanisms are just another testament to the remarkable resilience and survival skills of ants. So, what have we learned about ants today? We've journeyed through the intriguing world of ants, discovering the staggering diversity among them. From the minuscule pharaoh ants to the formidable bullet ants, we've seen how size varies drastically in this insect family. We've also explored how these tiny creatures adapt to a myriad of habitats, conquering every continent except Antarctica. From the leafy canopies of the rainforest to the sandy dunes of the desert, ants have proven their resilience and resourcefulness in the face of adversity. And let's not forget their impressive defense mechanisms. From the formidable jaws of the army ants to the venomous stings of the fire ants, these tiny warriors are well equipped for survival. Now that you know more about these fascinating creatures, you'll never look at an ant the same way again. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more intriguing insights into the natural world.